I don't condone the slap, let's make that clear. But I know the weight behind a moment of fear, of pain that's stitched, hidden under pride, of pressure that twists what you feel inside. Not just a stage, not just a joke, but a decade of swallowing smoke. A smile that's glued while you're hollow beneath, tears behind teeth, pain you don't speak.
Maybe it wasn't about the joke. Maybe it was the last thread.
Some of us don't snap with noise, we shatter in silence. Some break loud, some just stop trying. He cracked and yeah, he hit, but the hate that followed was sicker than it. Infamy for a moment, judgment poured like rain. But where's that rage for the real stain? The ones in power, smiling wide, with bodies hidden and truth denied. Thieves get shows, abusers get paid, murderers get freedom while justice decays. But a broken man cracks, shows his shame, and he's the one we drag in flame.
I've seen addicts clap while pain got mocked. I've heard laughter where souls were blocked.
Don't excuse it, but understand the loudest slap comes from the quietest man. And when the dam breaks, when there's no one near, some of us hit to show we're here. Some of us scream, some of us claw, some of us end, some don't at all. Me? I never struck a soul, but I dialed 999 from my own black hole. Told them I'm not breaking the law, just breaking. No one saw. No crime, no theft, no blood, just me asking not to stop breathing quietly. If that's weakness, then so be it. But don't preach if you never needed it. They turned them into memes, into shame, into threat, like the world's not full of things we regret. But I saw a man, not a monster's grin, a silent scream that burst from within. And maybe it's wrong, but haven't we all had a moment where the mask might fall?
Snap, don't slap, we're told it right, but no one teaches how to survive the night. When pressure builds and the mask won't stick, some of us bleed, some just tick.
I don't want fame, I don't want rage, I just want to feel and turn the page.
Doorbell rings, I don't reply. Might be someone, might be why. Shared access, shared garden, shared air, but I keep my space like a whispered prayer. Etched vinyl covers the glass. A blurred world I let slide past. Headphones in, block the din, but I still hear birds and I let them in.
No knock is urgent enough to steal my stillness.
Too late, too soon, I missed the mark. You call at noon, I sleep past dark. I'll get back when I return today. But some mornings drift away.
Phone on mute, messages pile. Who's this number? Unknown dial. Okay, you left a kind little note, but I missed the time. Didn't float. Anxiety whispers like static hum. What if, what now, what if none? I don't live by your 9 to 5 light. I drift in the tide of long, long night.
I want to answer, but the wait is real. You knock, I freeze.
Too late, too soon, the window's gone. I blinked and the chance moved on. I'll try again when I reset my view. But sometimes the moment's through.
Waking up feels like war. Against clocks I didn't choose before. Missed calls turn guilt to ache, and every silence feels like a mistake. But the birds still sing, they don't demand, just a gentle tune, not a reprimand. And that's the world I can survive, not rings and knocks, just songs that thrive. You say just open the door, but you don't hear how loud it roars. You think it's choice, I wish it was. I'm not hiding, this is just because.
Too late, too soon, that's my way. I float where others walk their day. But I'm still here, behind the screen, wearing headphones, living unseen.
I'm not lost, I'm just delayed, but I answer when I'm brave. I missed the train, the call, the clue. 2 minutes passed and I lost you. You said be there and I tried, I swear, but time don't bend just cause you care. My toast burnt black like the thoughts I keep. Phone screen dead from lack of sleep. Was halfway dressed in the middle of May when the future packed up and walked away. Sometimes love don't break, it drifts, and by the time you notice, it's already missed.
2 minutes passed and the world moved on. 2 minutes late and the magic's gone. 2 minutes slow and I swear I cared. But love don't wait just cause you're scared.
You dance like hope in a hurricane. I trailed behind in yesterday's rain. Tried to be better, but better was late. So fate kicked in with a bitter face. Your texts read like time bombs unsent. I read them all with 2% left. By the time I reached, you'd already gone out the door with your heels in the dawn. She wasn't cruel, just on time.
2 minutes passed, my apologies then. 2 minutes back, and I might have won. 2 minutes done, cause I thought you'd wait. But hearts don't pause at a rusted gate.
Now I watch the clock like it owes me life. Stuck in the groove of an unlived night. She's probably laughing in a neon flat while I drink with ghosts and the thermostat. So here's to the late ones, the almost theirs, the ones who showed up but no one cared. Here's to the texts I'll never send cause I love you type late, still won't mend.
2 minutes passed, and that's the truth. 2 minutes late, and I lost the proof. 2 minutes gone, and the moment's done. But I still write poems like I nearly won.
Time's not cruel, it's just punctual. Sunlight on skin, it stings like guilt. Like I've stepped out of shadow to build. Covered in layers, wrapped in defense. Not for cold, just to dull the sense. Sunglasses on, earbuds in. Volume high, to drown the din. The world's too loud, too fast, too near. So I wear my silence like frontier.
I don't wanna be here. I have to be. Step by step, hold my breath. This is not life, it's stealth through stress. Don't make eye contact, don't fall behind. Walk like a ghost through a world unkind.
Big frame, broad chest, a burdened shell. But I shrink inside where the quiet dwell. I see her coming, please don't fear. Do I nod, do I smile, just keep clear. Closed lip grin, eyes to ground. I pray my presence makes no sound. No threat, no harm, just passing by. A ghost with shoes and lowered sky.
I hold my breath, not for me, for you, so you don't see too much of me. Keep walking, pace in check. Let the noise roll off my neck. School kids laughing, not at me. Probably, possibly, let it be.
Turn the music up, drown the doubts. Ignore the whispers, the twisting roots. Keep the rhythm, don't look back. Don't react, don't attract. Old couple now, slow and kind. Another awkward smile design. They pass oblivious, graceful, true. I wish I could be that way too.
I feel tired like I fought all day, and all I did was walk this way. No battles won, no dragon slain, just dodged the chaos in my brain. Step by step, no shouts today, no jeers, no fear. I found my way. No mention
to shadows, back to still. But I made it. That's my will.
I got the scripts, I've nailed the part. Smile prepped, tone just smart. Eye contact brief, not too much. Laughter cued for the social touch. I nod in time like a metronome, while my mind drifts 900 miles from home. You see me calm, cool and neat, but there's static blistering under my seat.
I've rehearsed your world, but no one taught mine.
Behind this face is thunder and wire, a furnace hidden, a tangled fire. You think I'm coping, clean and bright, but I'm clenching my soul just to act right. Phone calls feel like 1,000 volts, and parties peel me like sugar off bolts. I laugh at jokes I don't quite hear, then shut down hard when I disappear. Small talk is algebra with no key. Every how are you feels like debris. I echo what you want to see, while the real me's curled behind a tree.
I am not shy. I'm translating the room in real time.
Behind this face is glitch and grit, a silent war, I don't submit. I pass your test, I fake the norm, but inside I'm battling every form. Masking's a dance with invisible shoes, a language I learned to never lose. But it drains, oh God, it drains me thin, and you never see the cracks within. You say you don't see neurodivas, but I've swallowed that line till my throat hurts. You say I'm fine because I'm smooth, you say I cope because I soothe, but when I get home, I tear it off. This polite skin, this trained cough, I stim in silence, flinch in light, reboot in shadows, alone at night. You saw a version, polished and bland, not the galaxy gasping beneath this hand. Behind this face is truth unsaid, a daily mask for peace and dread. But I'm done shrinking for your ease. I'll speak in glitches, flaps and freeze.
I'm not broken. I've just been edited for your comfort.
Never hungry, never full. A quiet war, a stomach dull. They say just listen to your gut, but mine just shrugs and stays shut. I eat the bread, the heavy grain, thick slices stacked to numb the brain. A whole damn loaf, no joy, no thrill, just weight that clings and space to fill. They say food is fuel, mine just echoes.
I eat, but I'm empty. I drink, but I'm dry. No signal, no stop, no reason why. It's easy, they say. Eat clean, drink deep, but my body don't wake and my hunger don't sleep.
The food they say will make you whole just scratches lightly on the soul. No warmth, no peace, no inner hum, just calories that leave me numb. I'm never craving, never turn, but I still eat like I've not learned. Like I'm chasing flavor I can't name through bites that taste like silent shame. You ever feel full of nothing? That's me after a plate of everything. Yeah.
I eat, but I'm making. I sip, but I stall. It's not even comfort, it's just the call. The hunger is not hunger, the thirst is not thirst. And eating for function just makes it worse. They say just hydrate, your hunger will fade. But I never feel thirst, just slow parade of empty bowls and silent plates, of trying to match the world's food debates. My body's a riddle in slow decay, it adds the weight but fades away.
So here's to the ones with meals unloved, with bodies confused and signals snubbed, eating with logic when instincts gone, and chewing through dust till the numb feels done. You can't see it, no spoon will show the hollowness where hunger should grow. I eat but I vanish, I drink but I store. I don't feel the rise, don't feel the fall. No roar, no rush, no had enough, just echoes and lace and body bluff. It's not that I'm greedy, it's that I'm searching for a signal that never comes. I got here before the cleaners came, sat with shadows and spelled my name. Checked the bus route 42 times last night, still walked the whole thing just to be right. Packed a bag like I'm leaving Earth, 3 pens, a torch, snacks, self-worth. Map of the venue, map of my fear. Umbrella too, though the skies are clear.
To be late is death. To be early, barely breathing.
3 hours early, heartbeat loud, counting bricks just to drown the crowd. I wait in silence, a ghost in prep, living a day for a 30-minute step. 3 hours early, heartbeat loud, counting bricks just to drown the crowd. I wait in silence, a ghost in prep, living a day for a 30-minute step. 1 bottle, 2 backups, and a mint. I googled their face, their vibe, their hint. Watched 10 YouTubes on how to sit. Now I'm frozen like code that just won't commit. Toothbrush packed, just in case, like I'm prepping for a fall from space. I got a plaster for emotional cuts and a joke rehearsed for social ruts.
I know it's at 4, but what if it was secretly at 1?
3 hours early, shoes untied, mind on fire with the what ifs wide. In my seat like a scripted shell, wrote the whole scene just to play it well. They say you got time, but I never do. Time's a maze with no center view, and being late feels like breaking skin. So I show up cracked 3 hours within. You laugh, say I'm keen or strange, but you've never lived on panic's range, where a sneeze could reset the plan and a wrong turn erases who I am. So yeah, I'm early, absurd and raw, a walking briefcase of overthought lore. I planned this like it was life or death and forgot how to use my breath. 3 hours early, too much too soon, staring down fate in a dusty room. When it starts I'll smile like it's fine, but I already lived this 17 times.
Some of us don't run late. We just live early, everywhere, all the time.
Yeah, nah, it's fine, you cancelled late. It's alright, I adjusted fate. Go do your thing, I'll shift the plan. I'm easy breezy, I understand. No need to text, no big ordeal. I'll just rework the way I feel. Do what makes you happy, truly. I'm flexible, forget me duly.
It is what it is, isn't it?
I'm fine, I'm really okay. I'm used to the shift and I bend every day. I'm chill, I'm cool, I'll roll with the spin. You go, I'll stay, I'll hold it in. Yeah, no, don't worry, there's no upset. Plans change, I'm used to that. You didn't tell me, honestly sweet. Love a surprise when it knocks me off my feet. Go be free, I'm not a tether. I'll just sit here pretending weather. Thunder in my chest but sky stay clear, cause you don't need my storm near.
I'm happy if you're happy. I mean, that's how this works, right?
I'm fine, just don't look close. I'm the ghost who smiles the most. I'm grand, no stress, it's all alright. I'll cry politely after night.
I'm fine, I'm okay. I'm It's fine, you say you're okay, but are you okay?
I've been so often, I forgot how to stand.
Sometimes I echo just to feel real. Say what you want, then seal the deal. You take the lead, I'll disappear. Wear your comfort, hide my fear. Cause I was trained in making nice and silencing the internal slice. Don't want to burden, don't want to break, so I smile like a swan on a frozen lake. I'm fine, I've said it thrice, like it's a spell that makes it nice. But inside me's a tangled ache, built of every plan I fake. I'm fine, I promise. I lie so politely, even I believe it. Some days. They say, straight path, I say nah, bend it. Maps don't work when the road's invented. I miss the signs and draw my own. Cut through the park with a traffic cone. I don't do rules, I do rhythm and feel. I duct tape dreams and make them real. You see chaos, I see design. Not the right way, but it's mine. I wasn't built for your roads. I made a trail where I didn't fit. Not the right way, but it works. Not in your book, but it still perks. I tumble down and then laugh in time. It ain't clean, but damn, it's mine. They say, why don't you just? Mate, I did and it crumbled to dust. So I stitched my way from edge to edge and danced on the wrong side of the hedge. I glue things wrong just to feel right. Stack chairs crooked, still sit tight. I'm not your plan, I'm patchwork flight. Falling upwards, lit by spite.
You call it failure, I call it freestyle.
Not the right way, but it holds a shaky bridge with stubborn souls. Might not pass your test or sign, but it's wide, wild, and it's mine. See, I color outside the form, write love notes in thunderstorm. I skip the step but reach the goal. My shortcuts carved into my soul. Your right way cuts, your boxes bind. My wrong way saves my mind. I don't fix to fit your line. I build crooked, but I climb. They say, adjust, I say you first. My best looks strange but beats your worst. I measure success in days survived, not in ladders, but how I've arrived. So if I stumble, trip or spin, no, this ain't loss, this is my win. Not the right way, but it flows. Through weeds, through cracks, through highs and lows. I didn't cheat, I didn't lie, I just made it mine or die. Your rules were never made for me, so I made a world that works for how I live. Yeah. They argued like thunder, words sharp as glass. I stood in the middle wishing it would pass. No villain, no hero, just static and flame. I played no part, yet still wore blame. Their rage bounced back like ricochet, and I became the one who couldn't stay.
I was Switzerland, now I'm the battlefield.
Caught between ghosts of people still near. I speak too loud and I disappear. So I vanish soft into silence sweet, where no one's pain burns at my feet. Yeah, they say you dropped off the face of the map, but mate, it was peace I wrapped in my lap. Tired of whispers behind my ears, tired of choking on other folks' fears. He said, she said,
We thought you'd know, nah mate, I don't, I just needed to go. Friendship shouldn't feel like crossfire, but it did, every time. Caught between ghosts, voices raised. I danced around blame and left unfazed, but the pressure built like storm-fed tide. So I took my silence and went to hide. Now I sit in rooms where no one's loud. No tension thick, no social cloud. No updates on who said what. No twisting truth into tangled knots. It ain't lonely, it's quiet. It ain't distance, it's diet. I trim the noise to save my chest. Now solitude feels like rest. They pop up now and then with grace. Hey, still alive, you left no trace. I smile, nod, take the cue. Yeah, good to see ya, catch you too. But I ain't coming back to that fire pit where kindness gets sliced bit by bit. I'm not the glue, I'm not the shield, I'm just done bleeding in your field. Caught between ghosts, no war, no cries, just the echo of once shared skies. And if I drifted far from your chain, no, it's not hate, it's just less pain.
I chose peace over proximity, and I won't apologize for surviving.
I was what?
You heard the tale, the third-hand bend, the party version, the filtered end. But you weren't there, I was. You saw the post, the half-truth dressed in gold. You heard the whispers in the pub, the laugh lines smeared and sold. But you weren't standing in that fire, you weren't bleeding in that room, you weren't holding it all together when it begged to come undone.
They say truth has sides, but mine doesn't. It just has blood.
I was there, not the whisper, not the spin, not the lie to make you grin. I was in it, bones and breath, and I won't forget, not even in death. They said, oh, maybe it was true. After they laughed, after they cut, when the walls came down and the dust cleared, then they said, oh, but still they sat on fences, balanced between lies and guilt, deciding reality by who smiled best. I watched them flip the script, I watched them turn the knife, and they still think I should forgive. I was there, not behind the screen, not sipping lies like their caffeine, not nodding along for social gain. I was there, I bore the pain. So don't quote me gossip, don't cite your hearsay. I carry truths you'll never earn, from birthday chats or lunchroom sway. I stood in their storms and survived while they reshaped the wreckage into theirs. I screamed into locked doors, they painted over my despair. I don't wish harm, but I won't mourn if they vanish. You can't light candles for arsonists, you can't weep for wolves in polished vans. You preach peace, I preach boundaries. You ask for grace, I ask for silence. You want me quiet, I want them gone. I was there, alone, alert, alive, while they dance their reputations to survive. But truth ain't measured in your likes, it's carved into me where it strikes. I don't want revenge, just recognition that I was there and they lied. I walk like thoughts, off schedule and late. My brain's a signal box that lost the freight. They say, mind the gap, but I live in it. A liminal lane where the misfits sit. Bus stop bench with a head full of static. Calendar's clean, but my mind's still frantic. They call it chaos, I call it design. Cause your straight lines will strangle mine.
Just because I don't move like you doesn't mean I'm lost. I'm just dancing in dimensions you never learn to cross.
Mind the gap between the words and what I meant. Mind the snap when I fall beneath the rent. Mind the map, it don't chart where I've been. I walk wonky, but I run like a dream.
Got noise cancelling headphones on in Tesco. Still feel the checkout beep like an echo. Trying to line up in queues with thoughts like comets, while my soul's busy scribbling cosmic sonnets. Your 9 to 5's got no room for glitch, so I ride my rhythm like a rewired witch. Hyper focus, sharp as a blade through silk. Then I vanish like tea in warm oat milk.
They call it a disorder, I call it defense. From a world built on fences and false pretense.
Mind the gap between your rules and my flow. Mind the trap of assuming you know. Mind the map, it don't cover my sky. I don't tick your boxes, I paint them high.
I stem like stars, I blink like code in a language your systems never showed. If I speak in skips or sit in spin, it's cause the world's too loud, too thick, too thin. I'm not broken, just busy being bold in a timeline that's mine, not the one you sold. You think I'm lost, nah mate, I'm layered. Not failed, not freak, just unfairly played. I got heartbeats that hum in binary, a mind like jazz on a Monday diary. So keep your gaze if you dare to see. This magic's not disorder, it's just me.
Mind the gap, but don't try to fix it. Mind your map, I've redrawn the district. Mind your cap, cause I'm blowing the roof. Neural divine, I'm walking the proof.
Some minds ride rails, mine flies the current. Work 6 till 9, that ain't a joke. 40 miles ride, lungs full of smoke. Twice a day, no matter the rain. Just me in the dark and a whisper of pain. Weekends, I didn't rest or quit. I swap uniforms, army kit. Straight from shift to muddy field with plastic plates and no shield.
Grab stack duty, course I did.
Eyes open while the rest got lit.
I gave my time, I gave my skin, and now I sit with silence in. From cheers to cheers, from calls to none, the world's still loud, but I'm done.
Festival shows, the frontline scenes, all the gear, the silent dreams. Others came for crack and perks, I came with truth that barely works. But say no once, just once and feel the shift in smiles, the threat made real. The hate at night, the shouts, the blows from strangers who never cared, who knows.
You volunteer until it breaks you, and they never say thank you.
I gave my hours, I gave my peace. Now I just want the noise to cease. No more abuse, no more fear. I'm home now, I don't volunteer.
Tried new jobs, failed them all. Too loud, too blunt, too bound to fall. I never fit, I bent and cracked, and still they said just smile, act. But kindness hurts when it's all give, and safety costs the will to live. So I stopped the shift, the open hand, and chose to fade where silence stands. Now I keep my distance clean. No more crowds, no hostile scene. I hear the world, I just don't speak. I learned to lose without critique. So if you wonder where I went, I burned out slow on time well spent.
I gave my soul for things you cheered, then left me ghosted, mocked and smeared. But I won't return, I won't relive. I'm silent now, with nothing left to give.
You can't volunteer from the ashes.
Yeah. Yo.
This kettle hums like a dying star. Boiler coughs like a beat-up car. Wallpapers peeling like Saturn's rings. And my fridge light flickers with prophetic things. Council flat kitchen, 2 meters wide. But I've hosted whole galaxies inside. From the toaster's toast to the cracked old hope. I've ruled this realm in a Primark robe. Magic ain't somewhere else. It's just what you see when you finally believe your bin could be a tree. Council flat cosmos, sky in the sink. Wormhole swirling in leftover drink. Starlight buzzing through the plug sockets hum. And the universe dancing to a broken drum. Got Mars on my mugs and Pluto in pans. Space dust in crumbs and cosmology plans. Mold on the wall shaped like Orion. Phone on the fritz but my soul's still trying. Neighbors bang like meteor showers. Arguments echo through asbestos towers. But I sit still with a Tesco spoon. Tuning into the dreams that float past noon. They look at this flat and just see decay. But I've seen stars form in spilled ashtrays. Council flat cosmos, the stars don't judge. They gleam on chip mugs and microwave sludge. My rocket's a rug, my suit is pajamas. Still floating through pain like a budget Dalai Lama. Out the window, pigeons drift like drones. Car alarms wail cosmic tones. And me, I pilot my own odd head through galaxies built from gingerbread. I've seen the void, mate. It's under the stairs, and I've named constellations in the moldy repair. Don't need no telescope, just give me time, and I'll draw supernovas in washing line grime. The cosmos don't care for your postcode chart. It lives in your stories, your mess, your heart. So next time you laugh at a block like this, know some of us dream with stubborn bliss. Council flat cosmos, not made of gold, but it's warm in the cracks and the tea's still bold. Might not be riches in bricks and beams, but this little cube's built entirely of dreams. Reality's got a budget, but dreams, unlimited ceiling.
Throttling my laugh. I wanted to know tonight.
Look fit, feel fat. All the stairs end up like that. You look well, they say with a grin. And while my knees scream through paper thin skin, I walk like fire but smile like grace. You'd never guess from my public face. I've heard the whispers, the little digs, but it's all in her head like it's part of the gig.
I don't want attention, I want peace. But peace don't come when the pain won't cease.
I'm fit but fading, bones betrayed. I used to outrun buses, now I sway. Come and sting like winter rain. They see the shell, not the silent pain.
Once was muscle, steel and blade. 20 miles a day, rollerblades made. Lifted gas at 12 for Mams Van Fry. While now I limp and don't know why. Tests say nothing, scans stay clean. But I wake each day in a body that's mean. Not cruel by nature, just worn too fast. I used to dance, now I crawl past.
You say it doesn't matter, but behind closed doors it always does.
I'm fit but fading, judged on sight. They don't feel me unraveling each night. If their thighs bled, if joints scream too, they'd hold their tongues, they'd see it through. Why do you comment? Why do you stare? Why must you weigh me with vacant care? I'm not a project, not a case. I'm just trying to live in this aching place. The signs are there, just not loud. So why must the moans and blending crowds? Don't tell me just try or change your state when my nervous system's a twist of fate.
I once was fitness in full bloom, a lazy athlete in a flying room. Now I measure steps like gold and carry her I never sold. This is not weakness, this is fight. It's grace on fire, it's day and night. So next time you say, but you look fine, remember the war ain't always aligned.
I'm fit but fading, my back said no more. I earned these scars, this haunted gate. So don't pretend to know my way.
I don't want your pity, just your silence. Let me be a hobo king, crowned in defiance.